Good morning, viewers. My name is Brett Jackrell, sales manager with Moto Electric Vehicles, and welcome to our first video of 2016. We're here to do a special project. This is a super custom vehicle that we're going to be selling on the mass market, and it's another ADA wheelchair type option for you guys. And we've been being asked for over probably 2 or 3 years for more space with an ADA ramp. We finally created it for you, and it's a pretty cool design. So I think you guys are going to really like this video. It's built on our 23 passenger shuttle chassis, has all the great features, and I'm going to go over a lot in this video, so please stay with me. But if you guys have a question after this video, please give us a call at 904-247-1818. With no further ado, let's get right to it. Let's go intensely into this vehicle, and then I think after this video, you guys are going to want to buy a brand new ADA unit from Moto Electric Vehicles. All right, so what did we do to create this vehicle? That's probably what you guys are thinking. Once again, this starts out as a 23 passenger unit, so we're going to do a lot of zooming here. You'll see on the front seat, come on over here, Adam, we did a custom seat here for this customer. Now this seat's a captain's chair. It's really cool. It actually is going to go ahead and recline up and back, but the really cool thing is that it has a pressure sensor in here, so when let's say your driver gets up, the vehicle will actually shut off. It's a safety feature that we built into this model, and I think you guys, it's the first time we've done it, but I think it makes sense. So you'll see this actually used to be a row here. We split it, did a custom seat. You can see the customer also got a custom seat package with the black and gray. Now moving along the vehicle, you can see where the ADA kit went in. This vehicle actually had a pedestal here and a pedestal here. We removed it. That's actually one of your main battery bank pedestals as well, and you'll see the ADA kit went in to the vehicle, and you have a lot of space there. And we use Q-strength tie downs, which is the best features you'll ever get when it comes down to tying down a wheelchair. We'll get more into this ADA ramp because I think the modification and the style going underneath the cart is excellent. We got the idea from those box trucks when you pull it out, you know, moving trucks. So, but those got removed. You can see a flat deck. We do all this custom, guys. All of it was done. We got all the material, laid it down, but you have a big open space. And if we keep walking this way, you can see the chassis stays the same. You got your full bench seat fitting forward to a seat. This customer got seat belts. That's an option as well. You got another row behind them. And then on the back, we installed a trunk, which obviously you can put a reverse facing seat to even get more storage, but they decided to go that route. So just wanted to show you the modifications we made. If you go on our website and look at the 23 passenger electric shuttle, you can actually look at this vehicle, what it started out to look like, and then flip over to this one. You guys will be highly impressed to see how much modifications we've done. So the next segment, I want to focus on just the ADA kit. We're so proud of it. It makes sense going underneath the cart. You don't have something up high that blocks the view. This is actually being used for a tour group, so they didn't want something high like you see on our 11 passenger, which is still a good model. We've been doing it since 2006, but this model, the 23, is a little bit higher, so we're able to push it underneath. So with no further ado, let me stop talking. Let's get right to it, and I think you guys are going to be highly impressed. All right, so ADA kit, I'm excited. This is why you're buying this vehicle. Now, you'll see there's 4 people here, 4 people here, 4 people here. So this model is actually going to be a 12 passenger vehicle plus a wheelchair. Now, if you don't get a trunk, you can actually go ahead and put a seat reverse facing and make this a 15 passenger with a wheelchair. And that's where we're putting it up on the website. Even though it has a trunk on the back, 15 seats plus a wheelchair, you get a lot more room than what you would have gotten with an ADA kit. Now, on this vehicle, the ADA kit, this is what we're all here for, okay? First step you're going to do is you're going to pull the plug. Plug gets pulled. You then put the ramp up. Now, this part right here is actually going to stay put. This is your elevation. So when we built this ramp, if we would have done it just all the way up, you'll see it would have been too much of an incline to make ADA spec. So we pull this out. This lets it slide right out. Ball bearings. Look at that. Boom. So easy. Lay it down, okay? Then if you guys have a curb, you can lay that on a curb, or you can lay it all the way to the ground. But look how much this makes sense. This folds right in. Look at that. And then boom. And now you have an easy incline to take the wheelchair all the way up backwards into the unit. And the great thing about this vehicle is look how much space I have to turn around. So you have the wheelchair, you can come all the way back here, slide them forward, lock them in with your Q-strength tie downs that are located right next to the vehicle. Okay? it just makes sense, guys. It's so easy, it's out of the way, and then watch me load this thing up real quick. Pick it up, latch it into place, okay? And then I'm just gonna slide it in. Watch this. Slides right in, boom, you're on the way, and now you're driving. I mean, guys, it's awesome. We got the idea, like I said, from a box moving truck where you would pull it all the way out and drop it. And it just, I mean, this design, it's awesome. I mean, if you guys are looking for an ADA vehicle and you're looking to go electric, there's not a better one out there, and you got a lot of space. Now, one thing I do want to mention, a lot of customers that are getting these vehicles are getting a Friedman flip down seat. So let me show you what that is. Right where I'm standing, we have a seat online. Scroll down, you'll see it in our accessory and customization section that stands right here. So when you don't have a wheelchair, it folds down and you can fit 2 more seats. Obviously, everybody is trying to meet the capacity of the shuttle. So with it being 15 seats instead of our 11 passenger, like I said, the 11 passengers are bread and butter. We've been doing since 2006. But this adds back more passengers, and then you can even put a Friedman flip seat to give it more passengers. So this model would be 17 passengers without a wheelchair, or 15 with a wheelchair. So I think I kind of explained it well. If you guys have any other questions, one thing I did not mention is when this ramp is down, we do have the magnetic light. You could have seen it when probably the camera was running when I put it down, but this will light up the whole ramp at nighttime. So I'm getting out of breath. I'm super excited about this model. I think you guys will be too. So simple and beautiful and well designed, and you can see the beautiful ADA symbol. I mean, they in the shop, they just do it right. So what I want to do is go to the back. I want to show you the back because I keep calling this a 15-seater, but this one's actually a 12 because they got the trunk. So I want to go over that, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this video up. All right, so remember why you're actually looking on our website. You're probably looking on our website because you just don't want the standard thing. You want something a little bit customized to what you guys want to fit your application. So like I said, there's usually a seat that sits back here facing reverse. This customer, because they're a tour group, wanted everyone facing forward. And this model is actually going to go ahead and have a reverse facing seat, and that's where you get your 15 passengers. But the customer wanted something nice. We gave it to him. We built a customized box for him. Get in here, show him the quality. We've gone over this several times. Show him that spring loader. That spring loader is actually holding this whole model up. Look at that. It's all sealed. It's water resistant, and this is custom made, guys. And look how simple this is. Okay, with this model, the lid just comes, but just with a flick of the wrist. Watch this. Ready? Look at that. That's simple. Now, I'm making a big deal about it, but if you go to some boxes that are customized, it's not easy to make this from scratch and match the vehicle. So, do want to go over this. So, with the ADA kit, you're probably imagining where the batteries go. Remember, we use all Trojan T105 batteries. We use Curtis controllers, American made. Eagle Pro Eagle chargers that are on board. Your charger's sitting right behind here. It's American made with a 3-year warranty. So we're using a lot of the common components. So where do the batteries go? You got 4 sitting back here. Why are they back here? Because we actually had to make room for the ADA kit. And since they didn't get a reverse seat, we put 4 of the batteries back here. Now, if you do get the reverse facing seat, okay, we would actually relocate these so you can use the back of the vehicle to inside the chassis and you would be fine. So that's a really big change if you guys are looking at it. Basically, we'll make it work, okay? But if you're looking for a reverse facing seat, these would go away and go into the front of the vehicle and you wouldn't even see them. So there's a total of 12 batteries on here. You get on average about 30 miles to a charge on this model because it's a 72-volt setup, and you get 1 charger. And that's going to be our 15-passenger ADA tram. So went over a lot, guys. I want to go over the cockpit for our last segment, wrap this thing up. Very long video, but I mean, look at this thing. There's so much to it. It's hard to do it all in about 5 minutes for you. So I hope you enjoy this video. Let's get to the last segment, and then we'll drive this thing around for you. All right, guys, not sure if you could see me, but I wanted to go over this pressure sensor real quick. Once again, a lot of this stuff in the cockpit is going to be options. So if you're looking at something to customize your shuttle, scroll down, you'll see our customization and service section, and you can pick and choose. But for the sensor, it's genius. The customer, this is the first time we ever did it. The customer came up with it, and I think we nailed it. It's basically a safety feature that's going to let the vehicle shut itself down if your driver for some reason gets off the seat. So you look at the headlights, my hands are here, and watch when I get off the seat. Shuts the whole vehicle down. Now there's a toggle switch inside this vehicle that will override that. So if you don't want to turn the sensor on, then you can shut it down. So our guys in the shop did that. But I think it's genius because it's super safe. This customer has a lot of people that walk in front of the shuttle, so it's super important to for them with safety. So Adam, come on up. Let's show them a couple of the features of the cockpit. I just want to remind you guys, remember these have all the American-made Trojan batteries, Curtis controllers, Eagle chargers. It's powered with quality components that are warranted here in the United States. The cockpit's really cool. You can see I'm sitting on my reclining custom captain chair. If you guys want that, we can talk about putting that on your model. The custom seat here, once again, it comes standard with a standard bench seat that fits 4 across. Seat belts have been added. You can see the cockpit has the arm bars here that won't rust on you. They're chrome, aluminum. Inside the model, you have a PA system on all 23 passenger and 15 passenger ADA shuttles. So I'll show you this. Check, check. Thank you for joining us on this video at Moto Electric Vehicles. So that's pretty cool. You can talk outbound if someone's in your way. Also, safety-wise, you have a horn. You have blinkers, headlights, taillights, full display showing you how many miles an hour you're going. I'm sitting still. This is a 72 volt system. It's showing me 72 volts. My amp meter, everything is here. Shows me when my headlights are on, when my brights are on. Backup alarm is installed on this model. Once again, an option. And you'll see there's a full screen display if you'll show them that, Adam. Okay, so that actually turns on with the switch. So that's pretty cool. Shut that down, it goes off. And so you can see there's a lot of stuff on this model, but my most favorite in the cockpit aren't even all these gadgets. It's the power steering. Look at this. I'm sitting still and I'm turning the vehicle. That's the difference between power steering and rack and pinion steering. So this model has power steering on it, very easy to drive. If you have a new driver, let's say a 16-year-old doing it for some reason, or even an 80-year-old, they'll be able to drive this thing with one hand. Windshield wiper for rain use. So there's a lot of stuff going on here, guys. You can see there's a lot of options you can add. If it's raining, you have an enclosure. So this model is excellent. We love this model. It's a 15-passenger ADA shuttle, and I think you guys are going to highly enjoy it. Once again, my name's Brett Jackrell, sales manager for Moto Electric. I got Adam on the camera. We're from MotoElectricVehicles.com. And if you're watching us on YouTube, you can view any of these models on www.MotoElectricVehicles.com. We just released a brand new website in December of 2015, and I think it actually has a lot more accessories that you guys are going to enjoy. Give us a call, 904-247-1818, if you have any questions. We're going to go take this for a ride, a quick drive back up in front, and we hope to hear from you guys and hope to have you on part as our family.